All right, good evening, my Facebook friends around the world. Mr. Sunshine, Rolls-Royce technician Eddy, coming to you live right here, the Lockstar Superstar. That's right. And boy, have I got a special treat for my client in Vancouver, Canada. That's right. Here's your ignition switch, my friend. We are ready to go off, park, headlight, ready to go. That's done. And the key that you sent me, here's your key. That's the key you sent me. It actually goes in, run, start, spring return works beautifully, back to accessory, and off. We made you 2 extra keys, run, start, accessory, and off. And again, the third, the trifecta. Put that in there. Run, start, accessory, and off. So there you have it. We got it all together. It's all back, works perfect, and it's ready to go back in to that. That's right. Tina Thompson, let me tell you something, Tina. Mr. Sunshine, woo, Rolls-Royce technician Eddy. You know, when you're talking about Locksmith Eddy, you're talking about a whole bunch of guys wrapped up into one. You understand? We're talking about Locksmith Eddy. As a matter of fact, real estate Eddy. I actually had a closing today. That's right. We actually had a closing. There's the balance report, the HUD statement. We got that done. So we had another property that closed today. So when you're talking realtor Eddy, all right, and then you're talking about the Lockstar Superstar. Now, you know what, Tina? Let me tell you something, honey. Whether, as a matter of fact, whether we're sitting here and we're talking about Rolls-Royce locks, whether we're talking about safe locks, all right, you can see the key. You understand? You can see the key. All right, I'm going to stick it in that hole, and we're going to turn it. You understand? That's where I come in. All right? You guys, as a matter of fact, the client from Canada, all right, Vancouver, he said, Sunshine, I can't find anybody to make my key work. Well, let me tell you, you send it on down here to the United States of America. Okay, you send it down here to USA, sunny South Florida. Now, Ross, let me tell you, Ross, we're talking, Rolls-Royce ignitions. All right? Now, whether we're talking about your house, whether we're talking about your car, as a matter of fact, if we're going to sit here, actually, we don't want to dump this. I definitely don't want to drop that. That'd be a catastrophe in itself. We could sit here and talk about Locksmith Eddy. We could sit here and talk about Little Black Box. We'll come over there, clamp this onto your electronic safe at your house in under 7 minutes. We're going to be open. Okay, you understand what I'm talking about, Ross? Huh? And you know what, ladies? Let me tell you something. I had several years ago, I had a woman over at the Chesterfield Leper Lounge. I'm over there dancing. I'm sitting there on the dance floor, and she comes over in her Chanel handbag, and she said, Eddy, I hear you're a locksmith. I said, well, you're damn right. You heard correct. What can I do for you? She says, well, you know, my boyfriend doesn't like to go out much. He likes to sit at home, but I like to go dancing. I like to have a good time. But when I come home, all right, I want to make sure that he's ready for me. I don't want him watching anything on television. I don't want him getting excited without me. I said, well, what do you want me to do for you? She said, well, Sunshine, I just got this, but I don't have a key. I said, really? What do you got? And she opened her Chanel handbag. She opened up the thing. She said, and I got one of these. Okay, I got this. All right, for my boyfriend. It's got a key here. All right, and I said, whoa, now wait a minute here. What the hell we get? I says, well, wait a minute. And she said, no, it hasn't been used. I got this from one of my girlfriends. She said, this will keep him ready for action when I come home. I said, well, you know what? I actually did a video making a key for this several years ago. As a matter of fact, I dissected the key. There's the lock right there. I actually took a key and I filed it out. There it is. This was an old tractor key that I made, okay? And we were able to put that key in there, and we were able to make it turn. And this, as a matter of fact, it goes in there like that, and just like that. And there you have it. You understand what I'm talking about? Now, Ross, Tina, let me tell you, whether we're talking about Rolls-Royce locks, whether we're talking about chastity belts, whether we're talking about whatever you got, okay, it doesn't matter. You got that big Robinson R-44 helicopter sitting over there at the airport? I'll make a key for that. You've got that vintage Lamborghini or Rolls-Royce sitting in your garage? No problem. I'm going to make a key for that. Even if you call me and say, Sunshine, now, gentlemen, and I'm using that term loosely right now, if you happen to have one of these on, you're on your own, okay? I am not going to make a key while you're wearing it. I'm sorry to inform you, all right? You better tell your girlfriend, your wife, or your mistress, you better give her the key, okay? Because I'm not going to be sitting here playing with it to get it off. There you go. You understand what I'm talking about? So now, if we're going to talk about chastity belt keys, whether we're going to talk about Rolls-Royce keys, whether we're going to talk about switches, door locks, ignitions, safes, I don't care. The Lockstar, Superstar, Locksmith, Eddy. You never know. You never know what you're going to see when you turn on that camera on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. You never know what you're going to see from one moment to the next. You understand what I'm talking about? Huh? Well, there you have it. And this video is for my client in Vancouver. All right, there you go, pal. You got a nice free little show today. Compliments of the United States of America. All right. Now, I don't want to talk about politics. We're not talking about our presidential leadership. I'm not talking that, all right? We're talking about the United States of America, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy in sunny South Florida. Now, for any of you, you know what, Ross? Let me tell you, Ross, you know what I'm going to do? Here, Ross, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. Look at this. I'm going to turn this over here. This is your Rolls Royce. All right, let me get this over here, Ross. There you go. There's your Rolls Royce 1945 to 1954 code series. All right. RDA 001 to RDA 743. There were 743 code changes in Rolls Royce from 1945 to 1954. From 1955 to 69, we went from 501 to 597. Okay, there wasn't that many key changes. All right, so now what you're going to do, Ross, you're going to send me your key. You're going to send me your key, Ross. I'm going to decode it for you, and then we're going to put it in here, and it's going to tell us what the code series is. On this particular key, as a matter of fact, there was no code. All right, there was no code on here, Ross. Normally, as a matter of fact, you know, Ross, let me tell you something, Daddy. Let's make it real clear for you right now. I'm going to make this real clear, Ross. All right? You see this, Ross? You're getting a load of what I'm showing you. Here, we're going to put a light on the subject for you. Let's put some light on the subject. You understand? We're talking Rolls-Royce ignitions. Listen, I'm the king of Rolls-Royce ignitions. All right? On the side of the lock, all right, there's a part of, there it is. There's a partial number right there. You see that partial number? That says 552. 552 right there is, or 5502. 5502. All right, they're always stamped. The newer style, they don't have the number. All right, it's sometimes on the inside of the ignition switch. All right, on the back of the switch. You see this, Ross? There is the code. This is a brand new one. This is a factory one. RR1627. These are original Rolls-Royce Yale keys. All right, those keys are about 250 to 400 a piece now. All right, if you can find them. This is the code. Normally, they put the code stamped on the back. Well, that ignition that I just didn't have no code anywhere. So I had to go ahead and dismantle it. As a matter of fact, you can watch the video of me dismantling it and fitting a key to it. So you're going to have the opportunity. If you want to send me that key, I will decode it. I will give you the key code, because on the chart I have here, I can put in what the cuts are, and it will instantly tell me what the code is for your car. So you got to let me know when you send me the key. You text me, I'll give you my address, and then it's either a 55 or 69 silver Cloud. All right, the big Cloud, 70 to you could go the Silver Shadow, Silver Wraith, Camargue, Corniche Coupe and convertible, and then we go down to the Silver Spur, the Silver Wraith. We actually have another silver in from the 82 up. All right, Silver 74, Silver Shadow. We're going to be right here. Your codes are going to be from RRM 1001 to RRM 2000. So they had 2,000 different key codes. All right. I don't know how many cars. I can't remember how many cars they made from 1970 to 1981. But one of those is going to be your code from RRM 1001 to RRM 2000. And what I'll do is we'll determine what it is. It'll tell me the exact code. Then we'll come over here to the Code Max. We're going to put it in there, and we're going to cut you back a factory key, okay? You're going to get a factory key, Ross. So it's going to go in there just like butter. It's going to go in there just like butter, and it's going to work just like it was when Crew in England made it, okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to box this back up, send this back to Vancouver, Canada. As a matter of fact, we got the box right over here. We're going to stick it back in there. Here it is. Let me see. There it is. Vancouver right there. So we're going to get that thing shipped back in there. He actually sent it to me in this shirt. He actually sent it in this purple shirt. Look at that purple Kush. I don't know what the hell that is, but we'll find out. So other than that, that's how you got going on here. Okay, so if you, Ross, if you need accumulators, I got accumulators. If you need brake valves, I got brake valves. If you need calipers, I got loads of calipers here, okay? We got loads of calipers for everyone. We got water pumps over here, okay? So if you need window regulators, I got window regulators, whatever you need for that Rolls Royce, all right? And Ross, if your old lady says, hey, Ross, we got to lock you up, where's Mr. Sunshine? Well, you know what? As long as she sends it down covered in alcohol and cleaned up real good with bleach, I'll make a key for it, okay? So we got to keep you at your Rolls Royce. Get yourself together there. Pick up that phone, 561-693-8636. Mr. Sunshine is done for the day. It's time to go home and take a shower. As a matter of fact, from my friends Mike and Damien to Mr. Sunshine, styling and profiling, you're the best. There's their homemade vodka. This is the vodka made in the United States of America, bottled in Greenport, New York. There it is. Beautiful bottle of vodka from my dear friends Mike and Damien. They're in New York. As a matter of fact, they're coming down here next week. We're going to be partying with them here in sunny South Florida. Thank you for watching.